We're back in 30 seconds after this from Progressive Insurance. Thank you. Progressive presents At Home for Baker Mayfield.
Oh, yeah, it's 0/95 H with Duffy, Texas Smash Post.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good with it?
Lowercase Texas Smash Post.
Whoa. It's not looking pretty at all. Not looking pretty at all.
Yeah, I mean, I really used to like watching him play.
Boy, it's a tough one. Yo, 2 fumbles and a pick. 2 fumbles and a pick. Terrible. Terrible. I'm not even tripping, though. I'm not even tripping. What's good with it, Carlos? What's good with it, Manny in the building? B-Rod, this is embarrassing. Bro, I don't even know what to call this one. I don't even know what to call this one. 35-0, though. This is terrible. What are we doing? No time, no run game, no nothing. Marcel, I'm hurting, Ray. Woo. He said, bro, stay cool. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Our team is garbage. Says our team is garbage, bro. This is hard to watch. How do you spell atrocious, right? Man. Mariota in second half? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Mariota in the second half? James, I'm getting drunk, right? I feel you, man. OT6, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate the super chat. He says, I better not hear this was on card. This was on the wide receiver. They can't get open. They can't catch. We should pack up and leave at half. Raiders, help us, God. Oh, man. This is terrible, yo. This is terrible. This is terrible. I don't know what we're doing out there. Says, ¿por qué no? Bro says Carr is a statue when he draws back. I mean, okay. Out of everything, that's all you got to say. White Tyson, I hope Carr requests a trade. Yeah, I don't know, man. He might just retire and become a minister or whatever it's called. Ready to barf the whole team helping in the loss. Yeah. Oh, my gosh, bro. Dang. Nobody can catch. Don't read these negative comments. Yeah, I feel you, bro. What's good with you, Wavy? Top of the morning, right? I woke up early, ordered pizza, was in good spirits, and they laid this shit on me. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, yeah. E-Maney, this game just shut it off some years, bro. I don't know. This game right here, I don't even really know what to say about this game, man. Honestly, I really don't know what to say about this one. It's a tough one. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, my goodness. There ain't nothing. There ain't nothing. Omar says, time to clean house, keep Gus. He can find talent. Other than that, DC fault or not, this team isn't going for anyone. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. This team is just The thing is, if we could just bring in a young-minded offensive coordinator, keep Gus Bradley, and move on like that. And then if we got to get a new DC, we get a new DC over time. But Gus can find talent. Dang.
There's Ward on the inside of Zay Jones. Now watch Zay Jones grab Ward to move him to keep him from
Dang.
the football.
It's so bad that we're getting offensive pass interference on ourselves.
These two teams coming
Like, it's that bad.
trying to get it between them with 16 seconds
Sheesh.
in the second quarter. And this is stuff that normally happens.
That's cold. Sorry, but Bezos needs to call Davis after the game and get the paperwork started to sell this team. Yup, it's time. Sell the team. The zero game. Damn. Only celebration we are going to have this whole game is us dancing on the Chiefs logo. Karma is hitting us in the mouth. For sure. This is a terrible game. I mean, what do y'all expect? What do y'all expect?
Over on the Kansas City sideline, talk with Andy Reid.
The first play on the offensive side of the ball, we fumble it. The first play, we run the ball and we fumble. They score a touchdown, defensive touchdown. Like, come on. That's terrible.
Pass interference. Offense number 7. That penalty is declined. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct number 76. Offense.
Dang, man. That's cold. I mean, what are we talking? I mean, who are we blaming for this L? Who are we blaming right now? Who are we blaming for this?
Remember they called the timeout on Kansas City's last offensive possession for a touchdown? And we'll see John Simpson, 76, come into the mat right now. So he comes in late and picks up the flag because he's right in front of the officials.
Who we blaming? Marcel, life of a Raider fan, live to fight another day. Yeah, man. Tyrone Chappelle expect Carr to play better.
Roughing the passer, defense number 95.
What?
Automatic first down.
Chris Jones called on the penalty after Carr released it. Low.
Yeah, that's where they're going to get it.
Wow.
Going down on the lower half of his body as it's over.
Chris, don't help. Got players like Waller who is pretending to be injured rather than help us try and make the playoffs. Ooh, Chris. I mean, you said it, man. I was saying it all last week. Look, I don't know about I don't even want to talk about it right now, but Waller should have played this game. How are you not in this game, man? How is Waller not in this game? Waller should have been out there playing. Waller should have been out there playing. Waller, bro, for this game, division game, you got to be out there. Raider Nation 24, I'm blaming Mark Davis, Mike Malk, and the entire coaching staff. Yeah, 100%. Coaches. Okay, Tyrone says Carr. He probably said Carr 3 times for the 3 turnovers. Raid, it's on the coaching staff. Blame Goodell. Coaching and Carr are the blame. Somehow it'll be Carr's fault, yeah. He said Biscotti is not a coach. Yeah, man. Luis Gomez, the whole team is at fault. Yeah, 100%, man. We got to hold on to the ball. Got to hold on to the ball. Got to hold on to the football, man. Like, yo. That's terrible. Cannot hold on to the football. Mark Davis, sell the team. Yes, please sell the team. Please. I feel like that's the only thing. That's the only thing that's gonna get us over that hump. I feel like we gotta sell the football team. We need new everything, yo, from the top. I don't care. I don't care about anything else. We need new everything from the top. Yo, this is ridiculous. Jamie says not a Carr supporter, but this is definitely not on him. It's not on Carr. It's not on Carr. People are dropping passes. People are dropping passes, fumbling the football. What do you expect is going to happen? What do you expect is going to happen? What are we talking? What are we talking about here? The first play of the game was a fumble by the running back, first round running back. Our first round draft pick, fumble on the very first play, and they scored a touchdown. So, I mean, call it what you want. Call it what you want. I mean, you can't blame one person for this that hasn't been playing bad the whole game. I think we need to bring Mariota in the second half. I think at this point you bring Mariota in the second half. Why not? Why not? What's the score? 35-3? Come on, you might as well just bring him in. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. Raider J. Rich needs to go for real. He's never going to be. Yeah, Rich got to go. Ron Ultra. Waller wants out, and I hope he gets out. Carr should have never taken shots at him. I don't think Carr ever took shots at him. I think the question just came up about him throwing to Waller, and it was more about him responding to the people asking the questions. I don't think it was much about Waller, and I want to trade Waller anyways. People have been getting on me, and people don't like the fact that I say I want to trade Waller, but I mean, Waller wants out. I mean, this ain't the first player that's wanted out of here. I mean, why did Mack want to leave? Why did Cooper want to leave? You know what I mean? Bruce Irvin didn't want to be here. Hudson, Gabe Jackson left. Aguilar dipped out. AB wanted out of here. But Waller, I think we need to trade Waller. He's over here not playing because of some rinky-dink injuries. You're about to be 30 years old, and you're gonna want to get a max contract. You're gonna want to get like a top tier contract. We would never sign anybody else to a big time contract, but we're gonna sign a 30-year-old tied into a contract. Oh, I mean, that's crazy. I don't know. Whatever. He said, "Do we just kick a field goal?" Yeah, man. New owner and GM. Yeah, most definitely. New owner, new GM, new president. We need a different president. So it's time for Mark Davis to sell. Yep. Everyone got to go, including Carr. Yep. Yep. Carr got to be part of it too to go. Corey Woods, how are we going to kick a field goal? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Coaching, yeah, the coaching is bad. Coaching is bad on this team, man. Damian Weaver says, I've been against Carr, but this is an organization thing. We need to sell. I mean, to be honest, something we can agree on is that whether you like Carr or not, it doesn't really matter. We all can agree that we have problems within the organization that we need to fix at the end of the day. Because this whooping that we're getting right here is looking mighty tough. You know what I mean? It's looking rough. It's looking pretty tough. It's looking tough. Jacobs was laughing when he fumbled. I mean, dude, I don't even want the dude here for that much. I'm ready to get rid of Jacobs. I've been told y'all about Jacobs. I've been told y'all about Jacobs. He's not doing anything. He hasn't been doing anything all year. He's been declining every year since we drafted him. You don't take a running back in the first round, and you fumble on the very first offensive play, on the first offensive snap. You fumble the football. I didn't see him laughing. I don't really care if he was laughing, but I've been told y'all about Jacobs, man. This is ridiculous. The only bad play Carr has had is the throwaway to Zay that was almost behind him. Yeah. I mean, I'm not even really here to talk about Carr because that's what we always talk about, and it's clear that this team just isn't good, and and it's just this team just isn't that good. Everybody says it. Everybody acts like this team is gonna be the next best thing, but it's like, dude, we losing talent just as fast as we get it. I'm tired of losing. We deserve better. Ever since we lost the Super Bowl to the Buccaneers, we have been a shit show. I'm over this team. Has no heart. Yeah, it starts at the top. It starts at the top. We know this. It starts at the top. So I don't know. I don't know what's up. What's up with all that? JR65. They need to bench Parker. Ingram keeps abusing him. Parker Ben needed to get benched. Parker Ben needed to get benched. I don't know why Parker's still in. And we need to run Peyton Barber too. Peyton Barber got 111 yards against the Dolphins. We haven't played him since. What? Jody 510 was good with you. He says, I think he on a snap count. We're going to have to pay him hella bread if we run him a lot. Oh, yeah, Mariota, yeah. That's right. Maximus Waller needs to go. Yeah, I'm ready to. I said I wanted to trade Waller. People getting at me for saying that, which rightfully so. You know what I mean? It's different. Definitely different, but this is me. You know what I mean? That's just me. Obviously, the franchise will do what they want, but I'm not opposed to trading Waller. 30 years old. Little injuries been coming up here and there every year over year. He's going to have to get a max contract. We've traded younger players that are better, that are more impact players than him. So, I don't know. Jeffrey, I love Waller, but damn, man, if he got to go, he got to go. Yeah, exactly. I think him and Carr both got to go. And it's funny because if I say Waller got to go, people be like, why? He's good. It's like, it's not about always the player, whether he's good or not. What's good with you, EG? What's good with you, Casey Bourne? I see you. Bro, it is what it is right now. Yep. Todd Davis, appreciate the super chat. He says, watching this game is like watching a blind kid get slapped. Whoa. That's cold. That's cold right there. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough game. It's hard to watch. All right, what are we gonna do moving forward, though? All right, there was an article put out by Raiders Beat. I posted on the community page, and it says Mark Davis is gonna be thinking about Derek Carr's future. Gonna be thinking about Derek Carr's future before looking for a head coach or something like that. Let me read it real quick. It says Raiders owner Mark Davis expected to make a decision on Derek Carr prior to picking head coach or GM. What y'all think about that? Omar says, my brother, we can argue about DC, but what can unite us in the hatred for the owner and the way we organization and how we run shit? But what can unite us like the hate for the owner and the way the organization, and how we run shit? That's what I'm saying. It starts at the top, yo. At the end of the day, it starts at the top, and that's what Omar's basically saying. It starts at the top. It's been that, because when people try to make the argument about Derek Carr or whatever, and I don't even want to talk about that, but think about us, 2002 to 2014, before he even got here. Think about that. Think about 2002 to 2014. We're over here arguing about mediocrity. Shit, we weren't even that in between that time. Right now, we just be mediocre. That's because we still don't even know how to build. But 2002 to 2014, we weren't even close to mediocre. We were just the bottom. We're just the worst of the worst that whole time. We got way bigger issues. Joshua, do we get rid of Mullen, bro? Oof. I don't know. Do we get rid of Mullen? Do we get rid of Mullen? What do y'all think? White Tyson said, what team doesn't bench their running back after that play? I mean, a team that has better depth, I guess. Think about it. We have no running backs. Who do we have? Peyton Barber, which I would play, but they probably think he just isn't that good. I don't know. LV Maximus, why don't all players play football instead of wanting to be rap stars. Yeah, we got rid of one of our rap stars. Omar, we can probably get 2 first for Waller in DC, but for what? To draft bust? Exactly. I wouldn't want to trade. I'd want to trade Waller for like a really good young dude, like a like a defensive tackle, a stud defensive tackle. Probably, I would trade Waller. I'll be honest. I would trade Waller for a stud defensive tackle or a young wide receiver, something like that. That shows a lot of promise. Tommy says trade DC, Renfro, get a first rounder, draft a quarterback, and work on the O line. Incognito will be back. Get Harbaugh. Definitely not. Definitely won't be doing that. Incognito will be back. Incognito's gone. You need to get rid of him. We're definitely not getting Harbaugh. I just don't think we're getting Harbaugh personally. I don't think we're getting Harbaugh. Draft a quarterback and work on the O line. I would rather work on the O line before drafting a quarterback. That's the problem. That's the problem I have. You're going to trade your best wide receiver and your best, you know what I mean, your best quarterback, DC, and your best wide receiver, get a first rounder, and then draft a quarterback work on the line. Who's he going to throw to? Who the hell is he going to throw to? I don't think he's going to. I don't know who he's going to throw to. You're going to draft a quarterback and throw to who? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Isn't the time right now? Isn't the time to go get a quarterback to play behind some in progress offensive line and trying to stack some weapons? What's up, bro? Found your channel through Raider Honcho. Keep up the good work. Also, I think Mark blows it up. Blows it all up in the offseason. Yeah, I think he does too. I think it's going to be a whole total revamp. It's time to move on. It's time to start something new, man. It's time to start something new. Backup T1 says, can Deshaun even play? Also, yeah, who would he throw to? Exactly. And I've talked about this a lot. Look, Derek Carr's in his next year is Derek Carr's last year on his contract. He's already cheap. You might as well keep him and just play him. Continue building the team. And then if you want to draft your guy, and then he can sit behind Carr and continue building the team. And then so in 2023, you have 2 off seasons to build your team for your rookie quarterback. And then you just let go of Carr. You can let go of Carr at that point. Or you could trade him before the trade deadline, depending on how well he plays. But don't just go into this thing like blind, like without a long-term plan, basically, because we're not going to win a Super Bowl next year. Really, think about it. Think about it. Unless you like Derek Carr, but for the people that don't like Derek Carr or whatever the case may be, think about it. You're not going to get a rookie quarterback and then go to the Super Bowl and win. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Why don't we set up a plan? Why don't we think about a long-term plan that's going to actually play through and actually work, hopefully, you know what I mean? And our coach doesn't have to resign because the emails are, you know what I mean, our first-round wide receiver, doesn't get caught up in some off-field issues. But that's the only way. That's the best way to go forward, in my opinion. You go get a proven wide receiver in free agency, a proven like an Adams, like a Robinson. There's others. You go get a guy like that. Then you go get a young stud wide receiver in the draft. You get a young stud defensive tackle. Work on to get a proven right tackle in the free agency, proven right tackle. The rest of it could just be depth and just building talent, stack the talent, best available player based on talent. Just stack the talent. And then you could go get your quarterback that next year when you let go of Carr and let him walk at his last year of the contract. You can't just go out there you can't just sit here and build this, try and build the team and then have the quarterback just back there getting murdered, like destroyed. He has no weapons. He doesn't have an offensive line. His defense isn't that good. You got to have a good team. Like when Russell Wilson won the Super Bowl, he had the number 1 defense in the league. You can go look it up right now. Number 1 defense in the league. JR65 says, I'd rather trade for proven talent. Raiders get a top 5 pick and get Spencer Rattler or a 3rd-round running back. Shake my head. They need to get a new coach and players for real. Yeah, most definitely. That's what I'm saying. Spencer Rattler, that'd be terrible. But the game's back on. Yep, game is back on. 3 turnovers. It's 3 to 35 right now. 3 turnovers. Three turnovers turn into 21 points. That's terrible. That's terrible. What are we doing out here? Uh-oh, sack. Yannick Ngakoue with the sack. There we go. Todd Davis says, keep Renfro, Crosby, and Ngakoue, Hayward, and get rid of everyone else. Clean house. Yeah, Merrick. I keep Merrick. I'd keep most of our defensive backs, honestly. I'd keep Hayward, Mullen, Trayvon, Merrick, Jonathan Abram. I'd keep those four for sure. Then obviously Nate Hobbs. So those five, you got your defensive back set. Then I'd keep Crosby. I'd keep Ngakoue. I'd keep Hankins, and then I'd go draft my defensive tackle. And then everybody else would be depth. You just have a lot of go get your depth with the rest of your resources. Oh my gosh, bro! How do you just let somebody wide open like that? Who's the cornerback on that side of the field? My goodness, how you gonna give up a big old play like that? Terrible, terrible. I don't know what we're looking at. I don't know what we're looking at. What looks at Spencer Rattler, huh? Wide open, yeah, wide open. That's what I'm saying. What the hell's going on? I feel like we'd be better off playing like a man coverage with 2 high safety and rushing forward. Like what the hell? Said this is embarrassing. 3rd and 17. Why is the defense on the field so long? Why is the defense on the field so long? I mean, what are we talking about here? Why is the defense on the field so long? Come on. Car can't cover. Oh man. Anybody that thinks our defense is fixed is a blind and a fool. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. We talked about it. We talked about it on the last live. Look, we've been talked about it. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I don't know what's going on out here. Because of Carr, they're fun. DeGuerin says, not sure if that was designed, but Yannick dipping inside ruined that play. Yeah. We have no defense. I mean, because the offense can't score. Yeah, the defense is on the field because the offense can't score. We just opened up the second half. We just opened up the second half. We just opened up the second half. You're supposed to keep Mahomes off the field. Well, you're supposed to be able to run the football because they can't get stops. Yeah. Mahomes torches Bradley's D. Yep, for sure. Torched his last game as well. Last game we got torn up last game. To be honest, I stopped watching after 14-0. Tell our receivers to hold on to the ball and we might score points. Yeah. I don't know. But if y'all new here, man, we got over 150 people in the chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if y'all new here. Appreciate y'all joining. I'm watching for fantasy points. Yeah. I guess you could say so, but it's a tough game. Hopefully you don't got any offensive Raider players because they not really gonna get you points like that. Super chat coming in from KC. What's good with you, man? He says turnovers ain't on Carr. O-line playing terrible. Fans are getting exposed to what this team is and what all 22 demonstrates: low talent and sloppy play. Exactly. I mean, we already known this, y'all. We knew this. We didn't want to accept it. We just try to blame one guy. You just try to blame one guy. Nobody wanted to accept the fact that this team wasn't as good. Think about the team we had last year. The team we had last year was much better. It was much better. All we did was lose talent. Agent Red, no Waller, no Ruggs, no Drake, no O-line, no defense. What do you expect? I mean, people dropping passes, fumbling the football. You fumble on the first offensive snap, yo. That is terrible. We just need to start blitzing or something. We need to send some pressure. Yo, we need to send some pressure, yo. Something. It's 3rd and 8. Let's see what happens. It's 3rd and 8. Let's see what happens. It's 3rd and 8. Let's see what happens. Kevin Lurker says, what was the standing on the logo supposed to do besides piss them off? Pat Mahomes having one of his best games against us once again. It's 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. They're on our 43, 3rd and 8. Oh man, he's getting that. That's easy work. They got a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. They got it. No pressure, no nothing. Is that Mullen out there getting torched again? How is that not offensive pass interference? How is that not offensive pass interference? What the hell? Says Mullen should have stayed on IR. Dang, Mullen should have stayed on IR. That's cold. That's cold, man. About to be 42-3. Clear PI on offense. Yeah, they should have called that. Wavy says Mullen fragile as fuck. Yeah, that boy out again. What's good with you, Freddie B? My fantasy league is over. Who you got on your fantasy team, man? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. My goodness, man. Right off the bat. Dang. This is pathetic. Yeah, this is hard to watch, man. I mean, this team just ain't being this team. This just ain't the team that that we're used to seeing, honestly, like in the beginning of the year. But as far as right now, this team lost our head coach, lost our wide receiver. I mean, at the end of the day, as Raider fans, I mean, we don't have. I wouldn't call them excuses. I would just say they're explanations. This is a tough game to watch, though. Dang. Coons with another sack, man. That boy Coons saying that boy Coons. Uh-oh. 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 Cruise Control with the super chat. Appreciate the Cruz. He says Carr's play is rubbing off to the whole team. It starts with him. They became soft due to number 4's horrible play. Without a no line, he's nothing. I feel you, Cruz. Carr's play is rubbing off to the whole team. It starts with him. They become soft due to number 4. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that, man. It's Carr's fault that everybody's dropping the ball and fumbling. That's crazy. The first play on the offense is on Carr. That's wild. The running back fumbled the football. Raider person says, LOL, what the fuck Cruz talking about? Sheesh. So Cal says, Kuntz is a baller. Yes, sir. Omar says, Ray, you hear about Mark? We'll make a decision on DC before anything else. Doesn't make sense. Let DC write his contract, draft the bust quarterback as Davis. Go figure. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Let DC write his contract out. Whatever coach you bring in, whatever they want to do, let them go ahead and do whatever they want to do around Derek Carr, and then let him ride the contract out. And then, so next season, it'll be one season. The coach will be able to do whatever he wants with the draft, with the free agency, and then he'll be able to draft his quarterback after Carr's contract expires. Like, bro, come on, bro. It gives you a whole year to build your team around whatever kind of quarterback you're gonna want. If Carr's you're the coach. Like, come on, man. This is like short term. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's short term thinking. It doesn't make sense. Who cares who the quarterback is at this moment? Who cares who the quarterback is at this moment? Just bring in a GM, president, whatever, coach that bring them in and then let them build the team how they want to build the team, regardless of who the quarterback is. Like, quit it. Wow, people really agree to that comment. People really be uneducated on this sport. There's two sides, but who cares about who the quarterback is? Like, who cares who the quarterback is? Can we stop talking about that? Can we talk about the progression of this football team? Can we talk about moving forward and how we're going to move forward and be a better franchise? It doesn't matter who's at quarterback right now at this moment. It doesn't matter because next year it's not going to be our year next year. Can we not be that? Can we not be those fans? Let's not be those fans. It's going to be like it's our year next year. No, bro. Bring in personnel, the GM, the president, the coach, whoever it is that's going to build up this team. Bring them in. Tell them to build the team how they want to build the team around on this team, whether it's around Carr, regardless of who the quarterback is, and then let Carr's contract expire out and then bring in the guy you want. Go get the guy you want in 2023. Next year, just use that time to build the team how you want. Like, bro, who cares who's at the quarterback right now? Start thinking progressively. Start thinking about 2-3 years ahead of time. Let's not think about just next year. We're not finna just get it next year, bro. Who cares who's at quarterback? We're not going to get a rookie quarterback and just turn the whole thing around next year. No, that ain't going to happen. We don't got the talent, offensive line, or the defense for that. We're not going to be able to do what the Patriots did. We don't have that defense. We don't have that run game in the offensive line and that coach. Come on, man. We're just going to go out there blind making huge decisions without no plan. That's terrible. That's why we always have patch jobs. That's why we always have some backdoor plan, some plan B crazy stuff, some old veterans. We're always picking up some other team's leftover players that just got released by the other team. Like, bro, that's what we always do. No, we need to have a long-term plan. Managed with the comment. Appreciate it. He says, I think we need to rebuild top-down GM coaches and then allow them to evaluate team. Exactly. Don't do nothing. Don't get rid of the quarterback. Don't trade the tight end. Bring in your guys and then tell them, okay, go ahead and do what you want. Bring in your guys, tell them, go ahead and do what you want. This next year, you go ahead and build the team how you want to build it. Whether you keep Carr or not, you build the team how you want to build it. The smart thing would to keep Carr and then build around Carr, maybe not around his skill set, but build a team how you want to build it for the skill set of your quarterback. And then when his contract expires, you go get your guy. And then your team will be that much closer to being contenders when you get your guy, assuming your guy is going to be good. So that's going to be the big question. Won't be our year for at least 3 to 4 years. I could say 2 or 3. I would say 2 to 3 years. We have a defense that could be built off right now. This defense could definitely be built off of. We have Trayvon Merrick, Jonathan Abram, Nate Hobbs. Those are 3 DBs that we could definitely keep. You have Yannick, you have Max Crosby, and then you keep Hankins. You can keep a guy, and then you can keep another defensive tackle like Jefferson or something. That right there is a damn near most of the defense. And then when it comes to your cornerbacks, whether you want to keep Mullen or not, whether you want to keep Casey Hayward for another year, obviously Casey Hayward want to be long-term, but you could always get a guy in the draft. You could always bring a guy to replace him. Your defense isn't that far away. All we would need to do is get a solid defensive tackle. We just got to get a solid defensive tackle and then a solid cornerback depth. A solid defensive tackle and solid cornerback depth. We're not, like, dude, we could build off this defense. We could build off this defense. And then when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, you got Leatherwood at guard. You have James at center. You have Miller at tackle. You might have to replace Simpson and Parker. Parker for sure. But you can replace Simpson and Parker. Those are 2 offensive linemen right there. Definitely have to bring in a veteran. Then with the tight end situation, you can keep Waller. Me personally, I would want to trade him. 30-year-old, you want to give him a max contract, a 30-year-old tight end max contract who has lingering injuries now. I don't know. His trade value would be through the roof as well. You have Renfro for your slot, and then you have to go get your wide receivers, which we already knew that. So you could do all of this. You could do all of this in one offseason without changing your quarterback. And then the very next offseason, you could add even more depth and talent while getting your quarterback. Because you're going to save so much money not being on a veteran quarterback contract. You'll be on a rookie contract at your quarterback position, and you'll be saving a lot of money that way. You'll save a lot of money that way, and you'll have a bunch of talent on your team. You'll have a bunch of talent on your team because you'll be able to pay people because you're not giving your quarterback $40 to $50 million. Mike Morris with the super chat. Appreciate it, brother. He says, people that think it's a simple fix for this team are delusional. We got to rebuild from the top down and build to last, not for just 1 year. Exactly. That's kind of what I'm saying. We have to have a long-term plan. Now, it's not even – we have pieces on this team, though. It's not going to be is it going to be a simple fix? I don't know if you would call it simple so much. I just feel like whenever we bring in personnel, they just make stuff so difficult. They make it seem difficult when it's really not. Like, we have pieces on the defense that can be built off of, like cornerstones. We could build off of our edges, Yannick and Max Crosby. And Coates is showing promise now. So get a dominant defensive tackle, call it a day. Get a dominant defensive tackle, boom. Our defense is that much better. Helps with the run game and helps with the pass rush. Imagine if we had like a Chris Jones like KC does. Boom. Dominant defensive tackle. Helps in the run, helps in the pass rush, like a Calais Campbell type. Okay? Come on now. Like, so think about it. That's just on the defense side of the ball. That's it. Cruise Control says, I agree. Key car for 19. Yeah, he's only 19. That's it. Only 19. Minute says, the issue in this game and recent others is not the players, but the play designs and not using the tools there, except wide receiver is an issue. Yeah, I mean, the offensive line isn't that good. We can't run the football, so people would agree with that the offensive line is not as good as it could be. And then we don't have a lot of wide receiver talent. Yeah. Who has Carr elevated this year? Renfro? He's been good since his rookie year. He's been with Carr since his rookie year. What do you mean? He's been with Carr since his rookie year. Waller? Who was Waller before he came to the Raiders? Waller? Nelson Aguilar? Henry Ruggs was coming up this year. What do you mean? He's playing with his fifth string wide receiver, Zay Jones. What are we talking about here? What are you talking about, man? Who has he elevated? He's elevated every single player he's played with. He's playing with scrubs right now. What do you mean? Jonathan, think about it, bro. You said who has Carr elevated this year? Who does he have to elevate? You're saying he has to elevate Zay Jones? If Josh Allen couldn't elevate Zay Jones, then why are you going to tell Derek Carr to? Zay Jones was playing with Josh Allen. The Bills traded him to us. Like, come on. People over here, he's literally throwing passes to people that they're dropping and fumbling. What are we talking about? Come on. Omar says, if we ride DC contract, we'll have the most cap of any team, including signing Max and Yannick in some pieces. So the future is bright. DC leads. We have a quarterback who learned behind DC with a new coach and GM. Yeah, I wouldn't trip off doing that. If we wanted to get a quarterback to sit behind DC, then we can go ahead and do that. I want to be mad at that. What? The heck was that? What was that? Carr telling Biscotti what's going on. Yeah. Hakeem said Sean Payne would make Carr unbelievable. I mean, I think it would be a good fit. He'd have pretty good coach. He'd have a good defense. I think they'd get some weapons. They have Alvin Kamara. I think they'd make it happen. Julio Crazy says get rid of Carr. I think there's just don't get rid of. That's the thing. I get it, but you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. You can't just go out there and be like, yeah, get rid of him. Get rid of Carr hating fans. Carr staying next year. There are no good quarterbacks and free agents and draft. 100%. 100%. Sergio says Carr only sees Renfro. Well, when he threw it to Morrow, he fumbled it. So I don't know. Let's get one touchdown. Yep. Renfro got that one. Renfro got his one touchdown. Tony Collins, Renfro is the only decent player. Yeah, for sure. He is the only decent player. I need Jacobs TD. Well, good luck, man. Jacobs ain't shown up all year, but we're still talking about the same player. Like, what are we talking about here? Come on, bro. Renfro, the only one reliable right now we saw happen when he throws to Foster, Edwards, and Zay. It's a train wreck. LV Maximus, touchdown, Raiders. Let's go. I mean, at this point, it's like, what is this? Miss PAT. No good on the extra point. Miss PAT. If we get rid of DC, there will be no Adams. Laugh my ass off. I don't know, man. I don't know. People contradict themselves when it comes to certain stuff. Jonathan says Renfro was good with Deshaun Watson since college. He was the reason why Clemson won the national championship. Shake my head. Okay, then he's still good. So you're basically, what are you saying though? You're basically saying that. What are you saying? What are you saying? He's still good. He's not worse because he's with Carr. He's still good. What about Nelson Aguilar? How about that? Nelson Aguilar's on a team that's winning, but he's having a worse year. What are you talking about, John? What are you talking about, Jonathan? That don't even make any sense. Renfro was good with Watson. He's still good. Renfro is going to be an expensive contract. Old boy is going to get paid. Oh yeah, he's going to get paid. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to get paid. Carr and Renfro have chemistry. These are timing routes dummies. He's not missing people. You can't even address. You feel me? Roosevelt Winners, appreciate the super chat. Says, how do people watch this game and think the quarterback is the only problem? I mean, I'm not even sure if we should talk about Carr because it's not even a matter of, that's not our biggest issue right now. Appreciate the content. Appreciate that. Don't worry. Definitely don't worry. Good one. Raiders at 05. Carr who? Carr for who? Man, Carr for who? I don't know if I would trade Carr. I would probably trade Carr. I don't know. I would probably trade Carr. I'm trying to think. I'm not 100% what I would trade him for. I definitely would want to keep Carr so we could ride his contract out and either bring in a quarterback to sit behind him for a year or just draft one and when his contract expires. Bro, it's not Carr. Where did the turnovers come from? It's not Carr. I mean, he threw a pass to two guys and both of them fumbled, or one of them dropped it or fumbled it basically, turned into an interception, and the other one fumbled it. And then Jacobs, he fumbled it too. Chris Gang, what's good with you? Just when we get something right, we miss the damn PAT. Yeah. Okay, Basacci is the special teams coach, and we out here messing up on special teams. Diablo out there going crazy. Says Carr is not good. Carr is why we lose. Yeah. Carr got Aguilar paid. Yeah, he for surely got him paid. For surely. That was a good drive down the field. I just don't like that it took 3 whole quarters, Yeah, long ass drive. Who was that? Oh, face on. Mark not selling team. He's building a mansion that has similar design to the stadium. 100%. That's true. He definitely not selling the team. As much as we say that. Bill Mom says Watson if he's free and clear. I mean, if we bring in Watson, how much is he going to sign for? How much are we going to give Watson to sign on this team with no talent? You think we hold now? Wait till we get a mobile quarterback. Look behind you, bro. Jeez. Our DBs just do not track the football or look for the interception at all. Manders with the super chat says David shouldn't sell, don't trade our good players and get more like Hobbs. Come on. This is the same team that did well earlier in the season. Well, the thing is, earlier in the season, I feel like well, one thing is for sure we had Ruggs. We had Ruggs. I don't think Parker was starting. I don't like Parker. Parker wasn't starting, and we had Gruden. And we didn't have so many injuries like Alec Ingold is hurt. Alec Ingold, we're one of the only teams with a fullback, and he's hurt, and he was an important piece of our offense, of course. We got new pieces coming in like Deshaun Jackson. No. But I think Hobbs is pretty good, though. I think Hobbs is pretty good. Cruise Control says Carr does good when it's a clean pocket with time. We got rid of 4 players on the line. This is what you get. I mean, we weren't supposed to get rid of 4 players on the line. We were only supposed to get rid of Trent Brown. That was it. We're supposed to keep Miller. We're supposed to keep Miller, Incognito, Hudson, Gabe, and then bring in Leatherwood. But what happened was, again, organizational issues. Something happened between the offensive lineman and the organization to where they ended up trading the guard and the center. Then you bring up 2 guys that are inexperienced, and then offensive line's playing like trash. So people try to say we try to save money on the offensive line, and that's the reason because, this is what you get if you don't have a good offensive line. Well, we don't have any star wide receivers, and we don't have any star offensive linemen. So, and our run game is trash. So if you're going to blame the pass, how can you not blame the run? Like, that's what I don't get. Why do you get so focused? You're talking about the quarterback, which I don't want to talk about, but you talk about the quarterback still. But the only thing we rank high in is passing, and we rank low in running. But you don't talk about the running game. Why don't you ever talk about the run game being bad? Like, why do we only talk about the passing game? Like, whether you like Carr or not, it's like you're so obsessed with talking about him or saying something about him, even when he's not at fault, like this game, right? All the times you wanted to say it's his fault, whatever, like you still have to bring him up somehow. And you're saying this is what you get. What do you mean this is what you get? Nobody's fumbling. He's not fumbling the football. He didn't fumble the football 3 times. Like, what are we talking about? It's like it's weird. It's like y'all go against your own argument. Coach has almost the same amount of sacks as Max in 2 games. LOL. Yeah. I mean, and people were talking about whether to give Max 18 to 20 million for his contract. That's crazy. I would not do it. He hasn't earned that contract. I'm sorry. He has not got the sacks this year. I don't care if you're getting chipped. I don't care if you're getting double teamed. I do not care, yo. You're only getting pressures. You have more penalties than you do sacks. You have more penalties than you do sacks. Come on, bro. Zay Jones top notch is still, that's what I hear. It's crazy because you think about it. Zay Jones was on the Bills with Josh Allen. The Bills traded Zay Jones away and then went and got Stephon Diggs. Like, bro, duh. What are we thinking? Y'all just don't want to hear or listen to the truth. Carr isn't the Raiders. Why do you put him on such a high pedestal? It's a cult at this point. What are you talking about, Jonathan? Like, you're so obsessed with Carr. Like, you're so obsessed with this topic and talking about it that you don't even know what you're talking about at this point. Who's putting him on a high pedestal? That's what I'm trying to figure out. We've been talking about how to move on from Carr and making this team better, and you're still talking about the same thing. Like, bro, you're obsessed with it by now. Like, you must be having nightmares about this. I'm sorry, but these holding calls on Crosby that are getting missed is getting beyond ridiculous. I mean, you still got to produce at the end of the day. You still have to produce regardless. Agree Navarro, but we might as well keep him for 19. The thing is, what are we talking about here? What do you mean putting on a high pedestal? Nobody's putting Carr on a high pedestal. I don't know what you're talking about. People say he's not the main issue to the Raiders losing. That is what people are saying. But if you say that, then all of a sudden it's like you just said something blasphemous. It's like, bro, there's plenty of issues on this team that we still have to patch up before you bring in a rookie quarterback to take over. What do y'all not understand? Y'all want to bring in a rookie quarterback into a bad situation, into a team that's not built like that? Like, bro, that's why we continue failing. Do y'all hear yourselves? When Carr came here, we were losing bad. We were like a 2-14 team. What we have, the second pick and the third pick in the draft or something like that, and we got Mac. That's how bad we were. Like, stop. Quit it, yo. We picked up he came on a terrible team. I don't want to bring in a quarterback to a terrible team. Why would we want to set up our rookie quarterback for failure? Like, y'all so obsessed with talking about 3rd and 10, give up a first down. If you still defend, bro, what are you talking about? Why are you still talking about Carr? Like, what is wrong with you, Jonathan? Are you okay? Are you okay, bro? Someone check on this man. Someone check on this man. He is still are you like having nightmares about Derek Carr to where you can't even think about anything progressive? That's you talk about a coat, brother. You are obsessed at this point. You are obsessed at this point. This man is obsessed. We're over here talking about the GM. We're over here talking about ownership. We're talking about the president, the run game. And this man keeps it's the obsession. Like, bro, we failed due to drafting, get rid of GM, coaching staff, start fresh. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Keep the same people. You need to continue building this team. Build this team with the pieces you already have. Clean your hands of the contracts. Continue building this team. This team is so young. We got to think about it. This team is so young. You got Unique, Max Crosby, both edges that are super young. You have 2 young safeties in Merrick and Abram. All right. You have 2 young cornerbacks in Mullen and Hobbs. That's 7 starting caliber defensive players right there. Diablo's looking pretty good. Can we agree that Diablo looks good? That makes 8. That makes 8 that makes 8 young players that could potentially start on this defense. All we have to do is continue bring in a veteran presence, bring in a proven D tackle, bro. Bring in a proven D tackle, a proven cornerback, and just follow up with your depth. That's a whole defense right there. That's an entire defense. Yo, our defense is pretty young, man. Our defense is real young. We could stack the pieces on this defense, yo. We could stack the pieces. Damn. Another penalty on the defense. On 3rd down. Penalty on 3rd down. Damn. So we can stack the pieces on this defense. Then you go to the offense side of the ball. Bring in a veteran right tackle, yo, to help Leatherwood. Bring in a veteran right tackle at this point to help Leatherwood. Bring in a veteran guard for Simpson that could help with James. We need veteran presence on this offensive line. We need a leader on the offensive line. That's what I think. Miller's good, but it's not in his personality. And then, man, they got the first down. Wow. That'll shore up the offensive line, in my opinion. Then you go spend your big money. This is where you spend your big money. You go get a true proven wide receiver. You draft a wide receiver. You get you pick up a sneaky guy like Chark. Supposedly Chark is on the free agency. Me and my boy. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, make sure y'all follow my Instagram. We was talking on Instagram, and he showed me this free agency list, and DJ Chark was on there. Can you imagine signing an Allen Robinson and a DJ Chark? That would be under the radar signing right there. Miller says, I'm cool with Carr while we build in front office, but I think draft a quarterback and let him sit and learn while then build the rest. 100%. 100%. Got to draft. You either draft a guy that'll sit behind Carr or you build this team while you have Carr and then draft him the following season. But not this year. You don't start your rookie this year. Nation 24 says no rated tape. We can't talk about Diablo. It's all about Derek. Derek's a terrible tackler. Diablo's looking cool though. Diablo's looking cool. We could, I think, looking forward, we could definitely look at Diablo. 805 says, Red, you're the only one that makes sense. Appreciate it, brother. Everybody has their different logic. Everybody has their different outlook for sure. Frank White, he says, trade for Watson, get rid of Carr. He doesn't have what it takes to lead us to a playoff. Why would we trade for Watson, though? That don't make sense. You're not building a team by trading for Watson. You're going to get rid of all your draft capital. You're going to end up using all your money on one guy. Like, bro, that don't make sense. That's so short end, like, has no longevity to that plan. There's no longevity to that plan whatsoever. You're not building any team with this kind of plan. Damian Weaver says Max really is a Raider, more hype and penalties than production. Oof. But I'm saying he got more penalties than he does sacks. Come on. Douchebag Matt. How about them Raiders? LOL. Rough game, Raid. Think any heads roll after the game? No. I don't know. Honestly. Dang, y'all see Max Crosby on the sideline tweaking? Said didn't Watson only get 4 wins last time? Watson is not that guy. Where did Jonathan go? Yeah, you hit him with that. You hit him with that transparency. All of a sudden they get shaky. Carr is the soft target and people take shots at the easy one. It's the organization. Was definitely Jamie. Omar says, if we pass on Jordan Davis, I swear to God, I'll pay Mark and Mayock a special visit. I'm tired of us reaching. If we keep Mike Mayock, then I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, man, at this point. I don't know what it is at this point. Like, you can't miss this much. I don't know. You can't miss this much. Like, fans could have drafted better. If we would have had a poll on who we wanted to draft every year, the fans would have done better, in my opinion. If we just had the chat pick our draft picks, we probably would have drafted better. At least the first round, right? Because a lot of people, they don't know the first round. When it started getting to that fourth and later, a lot of people don't know. But when it comes to that first round pick, if you let the fans pick, we would definitely pick way better. We would definitely be picking way better. 510 Raider says Carr should cover, tackle, and catch better. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear the sarcasm. Casey with the super chat, appreciate it. Yo, says Jones, Jacobs, Edwards make Carr look good. Yeah, making them look real good. It's crazy because you watch the Vikings game. Everybody's watching the Vikings game, right? And Dalvin Cook is just going off. Dalvin Cook was just snapping, right? Kirk Cousins is just throwing to wide open Justin Jefferson in the corner of the end zone. Like what are we going to like? What can we do? What can we do? Like, what can we do? You know what I mean? Think about it. At least if we had a run game, it'd help, but we don't have a run game. This offense is built to run. This offense is built to run. Think about it. This team is built to run the football, and we cannot run the football. We can't. We need to start Mariota. For the rest of the game, we need to start Mariota the rest of the game. But I don't think we can because, like people are saying that he's on a snap count. People are saying he's on a snap count. I think Mariota is on a certain kind of contract, some sorts. Payne Barber in the game. We should have had Payne Barber in the game. He's been our best. He has the best single game in the league. I mean, on our team, single rushing game. He has the best one on our team. I don't know about Mariota's. I don't know, but it's supposedly Mariota on the snap count. We should have been. We should have been playing Barber, in my opinion. Shit. Five 5-0 Raiders start Barber. 100% start Barber. Y'all know I've been wanting Barber to play. Let's see. Hopefully Barber don't fumble though. Well, just hold on to the football. That's it. First down. He said you can't get a high draft pick because the Raiders draft the wrong players anyway, so it won't matter. Then what are we gonna do? You want to get rid of the quarterback? We can't draft. You want to get rid of the quarterback? Payne Barber couldn't catch it. Sue's in the building. I missed the first half. What happened? It was a knockout. It was a knockout in the first half. That's what happened. Me too. DV says, agreed, Ray. Get the first and second pick, then get the rest. Bro, you're not even blocking on the screen, man. You're not even blocking on the screen. You're not even blocking, yo. 4 drop passes today. Yep. No run game, dropping passes. Nothing. Oh. Damn, he got punished. Dang. Punish them. Sheesh. Dang, he got punished. He got punished, yo. Sheesh. We got Casey's play calling versus ours. They should change their name from Raiders to Etch a Sketches. Frank White, DC a bum. Hey, yo, I just got off work to this BS. What the? Yeah, bro. Talk about some BS. Woof, that's a fumble. Carr gonna say the same shit after this L during the press conference. Yeah, it's on me. Please take Carr out. Yeah, he fumbled. That looked like a fumble. That was definitely a fumble. Said put Mariota before scared get hurt. I just said this. LOL. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you got to put him in, but I mean that right there. I mean everybody will be talking about that fumble. I'm sure about Derek Carr. They're gonna say that's why we lost the game because that fumble. Is that why we lost the game? That fumble right there is why we lost the game. Is that fumble right there by Derek Carr? Did that close the game for us? Is that why we lost? Carr fumble is a lot. He's had a good old line before. Shake my head. He got killed by the blind side. Why? What the hell's going on? What the heck is going on? When it's Carr's fault, you can blame Carr, but when it's not, it's not. Like, dog, this is an ugly game. I don't even know what's coming to click on because y'all going in right now. Take Carr out before he gets killed. Yeah, that boy got smacked. That boy got smacked. Thank you for your service, brother. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate the recognition, bro. Are they risky? If I was Derek Carr, I'd take shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'd take myself out of the game, request a trade in the offseason. Get out of there ASAP. But I don't know what Carr be thinking. Carr should have done a backflip and hurdle the defender and throw a 60-yard pass to D Jackson. Oh man. Yeah, Carr began as a kid himself sacked. He said, yes, that fumble cost us, bruh. The game was on the line. The game was on the line. Mike Morris says, yep, that one fumble by Carr just cost us the whole game. We were on a comeback. We're on a comeback. Yep. We're on a comeback, and that fumble by Carr just, man. Wow. So this defense right here just boy crazy says that fumble killed all our momentum. Oh boy, crazy. Exactly. Chad Henne playing. Why not Mariota? Exactly. Why do you still have Carr in the game? You should have had Carr. You should have had Mariota start the second half. The heck? Like, what are we doing? Crazy, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Yo, if y'all just pull it up, man, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if y'all new. If y'all want to join the membership, that's the best way to support. Hit that join button. It should be right below. Make sure y'all to link in. Check in on that all 22 as well. Ready purrs. It seems every year we make any running back look like Barry Sanders. True. Every year. I mean, every quarterback looks good. Carr wants to play. Carr need to play the whole game. I don't really care who play right now. Cruz says it's hard being a Raider fan. I can't wait until KC goes to the Super Bowl and gets their ass kicked. We'll see what happens, man. Their offense isn't as good. KC's offense isn't as good as it used to be. No one has the balls to bench DC. It's crazy because everybody is like, bro, The owner, the GM, someone needs to make a call and be like, yo, make it happen. Dude's name is Mahomes 86, and Raider fans are probably more obsessed with the car than he is Mahomes. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. His name is Mahomes 86. I'll see you in Hell yeah, Tazi. Hell yeah. Jackson Mahomes going to be TikTok dances all over that field cut after this game. Oh, snap. Jackson Mahomes, man. The Chiefs fans got a Jackson Mahomes. That's probably Jackson Mahomes right there. Mahomes 86 is probably Jackson Mahomes. Right, I hit the like button. Appreciate that, brother. Make sure I hit that like button. That's the way you could support the channel for free right there. Best way to support the channel is the like button and subscribe. Greg says, this ain't selling tickets in Vegas. Exactly. Carr needs to get hurt so he could stay out. Y'all tripping. Y'all over here wishing injury on players now. Damn, that's how low. See how low y'all willing to go? My goodness. At this point, it ain't even about football. It's about hate. When you start wishing injury on people, come on, G Warby. Wow, that's crazy. We wishing injury on players now. This is how you know it's not even about football anymore, man. This is how you know it ain't even about football anymore. This is how you know people just have hate in their heart. That's crazy. That's crazy. We wishing injury on players now. We can't just wish for them to get benched anymore. That's crazy, yo. Yeah. Just say the motherfucker need to get benched. You don't have to say the motherfucker needs to get injured and needs a season-ending injury. Sheesh. What are we even throwing the football for? Just run the football. Just run the football. This is how you know it's coaching, bruh. This is how you know it's coaching. Bruh, you still have you, regardless if you like Carr or not, it doesn't matter. What are we doing? We're down 40 points. What are we doing? Like, why? Like, why? I don't know, bruh. Trevor Lawrence threw 4 interceptions. That's sad. He said, don't worry, he says at least we aren't the Lions. Yeah, we finna be the Lions right after we once we get rid of Carr. If we don't have a plan, then we're gonna be the Lions. So, wait, close the door. Let me check my fantasy real quick. Hey, can you close that door? Bro, just run the football. Can't we just run the football and just close it out? Like, what is this, yo? Todd Davis says 49-9 is not just Carr's the whole damn team. I feel you, Todd Davis. I feel you 100%. But at some point, we gotta. At some point, man. At some point, we gotta start talking about something else besides the quarterback, dog. We gotta start talking about something else besides the quarterback at some point. even if you don't like Carr, we still have to move forward with the whole team. You know what I mean? With the entire team. Whether Carr is the quarterback next year or not, we still have to get a wide receiver. We still have to fix the offensive line. We still have to fix our running game. We still have to fix the defense. We still have to do all these things, regardless if Carr is a quarterback or not next year. So that's why I'm a big advocator. That's why I'm big on advocating, focusing on the rest of the team, not just the quarterback, because the quarterback's his contract expires next year. Carr's contract expires next year. It's cheap, and then you'll be able to build around your team for 2 off seasons. If you can't build a fucking football team in 2 off seasons with a bunch of cap, and then you go draft a rookie quarterback, then we're doomed. We're doomed. Rashad Penny been snapping, yo. Okay, so I picked up this running back in fantasy. I guess this is me kind of getting hyped right now because I picked up this running back in fantasy right here. I picked up Rashad Penny in fantasy football, yo. I just picked him up today, this morning, because who was out? I had Tony Pollard. I got Tony Pollard, Elijah Mitchell, and Michael Carter. Michael Carter went on IR. Elijah Mitchell, he been out. And then Tony Pollard. I had Tony Pollard in, and then I had to take him out because he was rolled out for this game. So I had to find a running back like this morning, yo. I go pick up Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny was in free agency. This boy put up 27 points. Let's get it. Let's get it. There we go. Although the Raiders are losing, I guess I got to look to my fantasy, see what I'm doing over there. But let's go. Rashad Penny with 26.8 points, baby. Let's go. He's torching them boys. Who are they playing? The Texans? Torching them boys. 137 yards, a reception touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns. Over there torching Houston. That's a good pickup right there. Rashad Penny. If you pick up Rashad Penny, shout out to you because, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Damn, they shut the game off. It got that bad, they shut the game off. All right, let's see who's in the chat. Might stay on here a little bit longer. The game's off, basically off by now. Rashad Penny came through. I had a dang, they turned the game off. Dang. I just heard they fumbled. Another fumble. Holy smokes, another fumble. Wow, another fumble. Dang, you bench Dalvin Cook? Why would you bench Dalvin Cook? Why would you bench Dalvin Cook? Reggie is Ramboy over. What is this? Usion. Dang, how do you say it? Use Yonina? Oh, okay. We know that, but it starts with Carr. Honestly, I think it starts above. It's past Carr. It's past Carr. If you stop at Carr, then you're still gonna have issues regardless who the quarterback is. Sanjeet finna go live soon after the game. Y'all should have a rebuild talk. Yeah. He might. A matter of fact, let me hit him up. He did text me earlier, but the game was about to start, and I was trying to fish for what I was going to do. Is Carter GM? Does he draft players too? That's what I'm saying. The problems with this team is way above Carr's pay grade. It's above Carr's pay grade. Yo, Anthony says, I had Dalvin Cook on the bench as well. Didn't think he was going to play. He was injured and thought he going to be out for a couple weeks. Damn. Dang, that's cold. That's cold. Shit, y'all should have sent. Y'all should have sent. What's it called? Dalvin Cook to me. Shit. Oh, these motherfuckers talking shit in the group chat. Man, that's cold. Jackie Chunes for 20 says who fumbled. Everybody. Everybody fumbled. Everybody fumbled. Everybody fumbled. This is a rebuild since 2002. Zay is lucky we have no wide receivers. And this is what I keep talking about. This is exactly what I keep talking about. How many times do I have to say? Zay Jones was our fifth string wide receiver. Fifth string. What are we talking about here? What did y'all expect? The same people. Okay, let's. The thing is, the same people that are always talking, man, had us winning like 11 or more games. So if I were to tell you, if you thought we were going to win 11 or more games, you thought we were going to win 11 or more games, and I told you we lost Gruden and Ruggs, how many games would you think we'd win then? Just think about it. Jackie the Raiderette pulled up. She says, here in KC, this game is ugly, penalties and drops. I'm telling you. It's looking rough. It's looking rough out there. M85 says, Renfro, 38 points for me. Yeah, Renfro would have been a good pickup for sure. Merrick will wear number 7 now that Zay is gonzo. Yeah, true. Bay Area Raider says Zay almost got cutting in preseason. The thing is we're over here playing with backup players and we think we're gonna be doing something. It's just like, come on, y'all gotta think about it. Thor Anderson says, where'd you get that hat? I got it from residency. P. Bancourt says, what kind of games you got on your phone? He said, bring back Keelan Doss. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. LV Maximus, game over. Yup. Game is over, yo. Renfro is like, hey, coach, can I get traded? Shit. That's the only good player on his team. Link. Oh, you want the link to the hat? It's the residency. Just type in Google residency. Just Google residency, bro. Oh, my back. Rizzy Rock says Harris is a rookie. Claypool not better than Renfro. What's fourth thing ain't better than Morrow? Shut up. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Steelers? You talking about the Steelers? What are we talking about? James I says, who do you think we keep? What main players? Well, you keep your core. You keep the main players. I would say Yannick, Crosby, Hankins, Mullen, Casey, Merrick, and Abram is who I'd keep. And you got Hobbs, and you have your rookies like Hobbs and Diablo that are still there, that still play. Those are the guys that I keep. I guess it would depend on Littleton's contract. I know Perriman's still here for another year. On the offensive side of the ball, you keep Renfro. Really, you keep everybody. I mean, you keep everybody. The players that are bench players, the players that are depth guys, are just going to go back to the bench. Like the guys that you know what I mean. Like that's why I say like, who are we going to keep? People say rebuild. We don't need a rebuild. The team already sucks. We don't need a rebuild. We need to add talent. Like it doesn't really matter. Like you could let half this offensive line walk, and it wouldn't matter because you could go get guys the same talent or even better. Like that's what confuses me. Like, y'all got to think about that right now. It doesn't matter because think about our receiver depth chart real quick. You have Edwards, Zay Jones, Deshaun Jackson, Hunter Renfrow, and Tyron Johnson. You can go sign whatever free agent wide receiver you want, and they'd automatically be your number one. So it's like we don't really need a rebuild. We're just going to let go of the worst depth players that we have that are basically the practice squad guys need to go back to the practice squad. And then we would just bring in guys that would start. We need starting wide receivers. We don't have starters. It's not like, oh, we need to go get depth. No, we need to go get a wide receiver in a free agency like an Adams, a Robinson, a Gallup, who else is out there? I mean, I know there's plenty of other people out there. We have to go get a proven veteran wide receiver. Then we have to get a young stud at a wide receiver. So we got a lot of problems that we have to bring up on this one. I don't think people really realize that. Definitely got to start being realistic here. But I'm about to get out of here though, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Appreciate everybody that supported. Once I get the film, I will post a live. If y'all want to join the membership, that's one of the best ways to support. Make sure you hit the link, hit that join button right under the screen. It's in the description below. I should probably get the film around Tuesday or Wednesday, hopefully around that time. This was a tough game. I mean, it just goes to show you that we need a lot of help. So, regardless of what, like I keep saying, regardless of what we do at quarterback, it doesn't matter. We need a plan to build this team. We need a plan to build the team. Regardless who's at quarterback. If you want to get rid of Carr, go ahead and get rid of him, but you still have to build a team around whoever the quarterback is. So, be smart about what you do with the quarterback position. If we go get a rookie, I'd rather build the team first and then have him sit. You know what I mean? Because I don't want him to come into a messed up situation and messing up our rookie quarterback. I appreciate everybody that pulled up, man. Keep y'all heads up. I mean, if you're a Raiders fan, you used to this. Don't even trip. So, till next time, y'all.